something these motherfuckers can understand.
We are the engineers. We can demolish 40 beers. Drink up, drink up, drink up, drink up, and come along with us. Cause we don't give a damn for any old man who don't give a damn about us. A tanker and an engineer once found a gallon can. Said the tanker to the engineer, I'll drink me if you can. The tanker took 3 drinks and died. His face was turning green, but the engineer kept drinking. It was only gasoline. We are the engineers. We can demolish 40 beers. Drink up, drink up, drink up, drink up, and come along with us. Cause we don't give a damn for any old man who don't give a damn about us. My father was a miner on the upper Malamute. My mother was a hostess in a house of ill repute. When I was only 16 years, she shouted loud and clear, get out of the house, become a man, and join the engineers. We are the engineers. We can demolish 40 beers. Drink up, drink up, drink up, drink up, and come along with us. Cause we don't give a damn for any old man who don't give a damn about us. and the Navy came to town to have some fun. Down to the taverns where the fiery liquors run. But all they found was broken glass. The engineers had come and traded junk-filled demo bags for gallon kegs of rum. We are the engineers. We can demolish 40 beers. Drink up, drink up, drink up, drink up, and come along with us. Cause we don't give a damn for any old man who don't give a damn about us. We plan and guard your barriers and we build your bunkers too. And each and every war we prove what engineers can do. For in the thick of every fight the cry has been for years. Come clear the pass and save our ass, you combat engineers. We are the engineers. We can demolish 40 beers. Drink up, drink up, drink up, drink up, and come along with us. Cause we don't give a damn for any old man who don't give a damn about us. We are the engineers. We can demolish 40 beers. Drink up.
Hey guys, how you doing there, Simpilot Crash? Thanks for guys tuning in. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out here right quick. I'm pretty sure y'all seen that. Yeah, I was a lucky soul that won it Bambino's 10K. Was not expecting that at all. Woke up seeing a grats from Mike on there, and I'm like, wait a minute, there is no way. So I pulled up the video, and lo and behold, yeah. But got some news for you guys. I already have Plane Command, and I already have XP Reality. So I've emailed the two distributors of those two, and I am actually going to regift those to a lucky individual. I'm still coming up with some ideas. I talked with Mike today and was thinking about doing a fundraiser for VR Aviation. Yeah, rigged, I know, right? But fundraiser for VR Aviation. I'm going to need to talk to Bambino a little bit more. I haven't brought it to him yet, but I was going to say 5K a lottery ticket. All proceeds go to VR Aviation, and the winning lotto tickets would win either both of the two prizes, or I'd break it into two different prizes. And that's what I'm looking at doing. More to follow with that, but it's pretty cool. So I'm just going to like I said, give those back out because I don't need them. But I am going to keep the aircraft. That Seminole, I've been wanting to get it, and I've held off because as soon as I seen him saying that was one of the things, I'm like, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm just gonna wait because knowing my luck, I would have bought it, and I would have wanted it again, so I'd have to re-gift it again, right? Is it compressed vertically? Crash. All I did with my OBS OVR, is I just I didn't mess with any of the settings really too much. So I might have to play with some, but actually here, maybe Crash, since you're here, you're the expert on this. Let me switch over to my monitor and you can see what I have here. All right, of course there's my OBS. So, and I have it set as the OVR capture. And see, this is what I have for it. I don't know if you can see that, if I need to blow it up. I just kind of input it in there and been trying it. Let's see here if I can make this. Here. Okay, I think you need to do a full 16:9 crop. Okay, how to crop preset. Full 16:9. Okay, so we'll switch it back on and see what it looks like here. Does that look better, guys? Sorry, you're on the tablet. Gotcha. But I see a little bit of a difference. So, okay, outstanding. That is cool. Yeah, I've never messed with it much because I was doing with the other one with the Oculus one, and that's how I was rolling with it. Um, but that was the news for right there. Some of it I've got. Like I said, more to follow on that. Probably in the next, I'm gonna say by Sunday evening. I'm gonna do my stream on Sunday. I will actually announce how that's gonna roll and how the lottery's gonna be set up, where to enter, and all that. But I went ahead and picked up this bad boy from Advanced Flight Modeling after Bambino did the flight on it. And the only thing I can't get to use is the G1000. I can't get it to work. So I'm flying with the standard GPS and all that. Also, I kind of like it that way. So that's what we're gonna roll with that. But today's, flight. Right now we're gonna fly for VR Aviation. I'm taking 3 people from KBTM to MT48, MT48 back to KBTM. Then it's going to be KBTM to 1 MTO, then 1 MTO down to Jackson, Jackson to Rock Springs back to Jackson, Jackson back up to 1 MTO. That's how it's gonna look. That's where that's gonna go. So, let me go ahead and start FSEconomy now so I don't forget. That's all loaded. Let's go ahead and close up all the doors on this plane. Okay, and we will hop in. Headset, everything set. Controller. I did some test flying with this one last night, and oh, I loved it. And like I said, I have no judder at all in this aircraft. Everything's on high. My little pad. You get set right there. All right. Get this bad boy fired up. So with this one, there's a throttle issue, of course. Also, you notice they're tracking. I can't turn it all the way on. So we gotta go ahead and just turn it on by using Control Shift E. Aircraft's on. Where's my parking brake came off? Parking brake's on. Kind of prop speed here to keep it going. Mixture. And I really like this plane. I think this is going to replace the Baron as my small aircraft I like. So, go ahead and get a flight plan set in here. Go to gate. $83 miles, good. Yes. Those 3 on. This one holds 3 passengers. So not quite as much as the Baron, but it has a better cruising speed. set. And I mean, you can tell this thing is nice little Baron Mooney, and it was worth the $40 for it so far, and plus it's still in the testing. And I'm not even sure I put myself at KBTM right now. I'm kind of looking to get situated here. I got fuel, everything's set. Alright. We'll just go ahead and taxi on out here. This thing gets up and goes though. Seven. So Senpai, how you been there, buddy? I haven't talked to you in a while. And I should have took that one. Actually, no. We'll take off from here. Right. Really gotta play with this throttle some because I don't want it to kill it and I don't want to go too fast. Only downside with this. Oh, so crash. I'm doing right now. I'm going from KBTM to MT48 and back. After I come back up to KBTM, I'm going down to 1MTO, 1MTO to Jackson, Jackson to Rock Springs back to Jackson, and back up to 1MTO or KBTM. I haven't decided. Depends if a flight pops up at 1MTO again to go up to KBTM. Simply, I have not tried the Pilot Edge. I've been busy with work and everything, and I'm pretty sure my subscription, my trial has lapsed, so I need to pick it up. But I'm definitely gonna check out yours tonight when you go. I might be doing my Star Wars thing, but I'll have yours turned on the other side. Oh, you haven't been to 1MTO yet? Oh, Crash, you need to go to 1MTO. That is by far my favorite FBO. Up for a second. While that's running up, let's get the autopilot set up. Alright. Alright, let's get this little bad boy in the air. Are you chickened out, huh? It's a nice little grass strip runway. It's a fun one to land on. The approach, depending which way you come in, can be a little difficult. So when we get down there, if you're still here, you'll kind of see how it is. This little thing going. So everything in this, I don't know if you guys watched Bambino's thing, is clickable. The fuses, all clickable. When I was doing my test flight yesterday, my gear wouldn't come up. I looked over to the right, the fuse was popped. And popped the fuse, my gear came up. And I was like, okay, nice. This thing flies like a dream. It's very good. They did a great job doing this aircraft. Alright. Sure. Get it going. Once I figure out how to get the G1000 in there, which I'm going to do some more reading on it, I'm going to give it a try and mess with it. The cool thing, I don't know if you guys noticed, I didn't even pay attention this time. When I started up, you see the smoke coming off the engine and all that. I thought that was a nice visual feature added to it. Turn. Off to 1 MTO we go. I'm at 700 till we get past the mountains and drop it to about 400 until we get up to 12,000. They'll probably be cruising right around 170, almost 180. But let's take a look here. Very nice. This thing. Okay, I know I turned my landing lights off. What the heck? Clear this mountain a little bit. That there. Set. I know. Whoa, there we go. Hello. Alright. There we go. Everything's back in its position again. Give to altitude, we should be good. Like I said, this thing just cruises along. What the cool thing is, if you have the XP Reality Avionics for these, I was looking at them, you can update them, but I think it was $49 for the 750, and the 650 was also, I think, $49 as well. But I thought about it, I almost pulled the trigger, and I was like, not yet. Alright. Got about 28 minutes. We hit MT-48. Which, I need to get with Mike. I thought he was in the process of buying it. I don't know how much he had left on it. Because as much as I fly there, us getting those fees there would be a very useful thing. And I don't know if you guys noticed in the VR Aviation, I finally got the 404 added in there. Then my goal is by the end of next month, have this DC3 paid off and it added in there as well. But with us opening up all the eastern hubs, I'm almost thinking about asking Megaphone or somebody if I create it up, if they can ship it over there, or I'll just fly it over there, one of the two. Use it over there. It'd be great to have. And I still gotta check out SimPilot's updates for N57. Been kind of looking forward to seeing what he added there and actually checking it out. And I need to go check out our eastern FBOs. I'm originally from this area, so I like flying here because I love seeing the mountains. But it's always for a good change of scenery. Alright, let's put this on the outside view for a second. Put this off. Was that 404 working out in KJAC? Haven't able. Yeah, the KJAC. Where's that 404 at right now? Somebody moved it the other day. Not sure who moved it. Let's look here. 404 is currently in 4 Uniform 9. Who's last to fly it? Oh, yeah, somebody. Moved it from KJAC to 4 Uniform 9, 109 miles away, and that's to the north. Some pilot's been flying the heck out of it. That's who's been taking my KJAC to PAL flights. I was wondering. Don't tell him, but I'm saving. So I've seen you've been talking about the helicopter stuff. I was thinking about last night. I was like, a helicopter would be a great thing to have. I mean, it really would, especially in the mountain areas, or even in the eastern ones. So I think it'd be pretty cool. And the 412, that is a very good one to have. Alright, so we got that going. We're set. We're just going to cruise on. So, I'm going to speed up our flight just a little bit since I've got a couple flights. Not using ground acceleration. I'm using the actual pressure control T. So I'm only going at 1.7 more. It just speeds up just a little bit just to get there. Yeah. No, what you need to get us, Crash, get us a CH-47 Chinook. Yeah, it is actually one of the easier ones to land. I agree. I definitely agree to that. We had a person in RML, I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but on YouTube he posted his Happy Camper. He did a lot of helicopter stuff, and he got me into flying a lot more into different ones. And when he joined RML, he's like, he was trying to bring helicopters in, so there was one at KJAC, and he was doing flights all over and making stuff for us. 14 packs with, dang. Get up there and get up and move with that one then, I guess. Alright. Really, I haven't found one for the Chinook yet, Crash. I might have to go do some looking then. Because I'd like the Chinook or the U-864 Blackhawk. It'd be my two I like. Let's see. Oh, SimPilot, what time are you doing your stream tonight so I know, though? Or do you not have a set time for it? Oh, 100 nautical heights. Oh, that would be a perfect one to have. And I think I have the 412. Let me look at my aircraft right quick. I think I actually have it. My other screen here. Downloaded. Yep, the Bell 412. I have the Bell 412 and the 429. Then of course the standard ones. I don't think I have any other ones. Yeah, that's the only two downloaded ones I have. Yeah, the 429 and the 412. Got 14 minutes before we get to MT48. Ooh, I just noticed something. Oh. Only I've noticed with this aircraft, it is a pain to slow down. Pacific aircraft 79. 96. Okay. The X-Trident. The 429 I think is the X-Trident crash. But yeah, Senpai, I'll be able to catch at least 2 hours of it at least before I'm actually doing something. So yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely check that out. The more you do it, the more I'm watching it. I'm like, I need to actually do it. Like I said before, speed brakes on this thing? I honestly don't know. I mean, you could always do the full flaps and slow down, but you have the chance of losing a flap. Kind of looking here. I'm not seeing one. No, I need to do now that VR3 is out. I need to pull up my 404 and see if I can get it to work. I haven't with VR2. Every time I loaded the aircraft, it crashed the desktop. So maybe with VR3, it won't do that, and I haven't tested it yet. So I'm gonna have to do that later on. Let's see, got a little judder there. Hold on. Fix that. We just go minimize. There we go. A lot better. Also, it's being a little juddery because I have it sped up just a little bit. Once we hit this mountain, we'll slow it back down because we'll be getting ready to make our approach into MT48. I need to get with Bambino on how he can see the chat inside his headset, but not display it. I gotta find out exactly what he's using to do that. Alright, let's go ahead and slow this down. Here's my X-plane. Lost it. Yeah, Crash, you have the bad timing with everybody. Catch everybody's streams. Which we'll have to figure a way for us to adjust our streams so everybody has a chance to catch them instead of catching reruns, honestly. Somewhere. Well, let's take a look. We got time. All there, the frost, company. No. We'll turn the defroster on too. Static. I'm probably missing it somewhere. I wouldn't doubt it, but I'm missing it. But I can get it slowed down easy enough. That is true. That is very true. And I brought it up to Mike and Bambino, like, you've the FSE Cloud one, right? Then whenever we're flying, as long as you're not using time compression, we could all see each other flying, which I think would be kind of a cool thing. Just seeing everybody, then eventually maybe assign routes to certain individuals, right? Say, hey, all flights going from KBTM to 02 Tango 1 MTO are staffers. Crash still, you'll have the KTTN to N47 network, you know. Then with that, you'd get the pilot pay, but at the end of the month, how many runs you do, maybe you get part of another bonus paycheck if you do more flights than anybody or something. There's a lot of things I've been thinking of with this group, and I mean, I haven't really talked to Bambino and Mike too much about it, but I've had these crazy thoughts. Alright. 5 minutes out. So you can tell I need some ortho for that area because I have 4 or 5 black strips right there. They have... I'm going to throw out too much to defend it. Fuck. Yes, this is for ortho. By the way, hello Takak. Thanks for tuning in there, buddy. So yeah, I was talking about ortho, those 5 strips. I gotta refine this tile and re-download it because I'm not sure why I have those black strips. But everything else in this area is perfect. Alright. Let's go ahead and turn autopilot off. Some of the trim a little bit. Start working our way in. Okay. Actually, this is not a default one. This one, after I land in MT48 here, I'll pull it up. This is AFL's Mooney 220 2 and 3s I'm using. Payware aircraft, but for VR, I'm not getting any of the frame rate issues, anything with it. It's still in beta right now. You can still get it. And you get all the updates when they come out. Matter of fact, they just did an update on February 11th. And it's a great one to have. As for your other part, some Coronados, yes. Coronado is very frame heavy on their aircraft. So, we can use the 208, works good in it, except the autopilot. So you have to use something like Plane Command or Pilot ATC to use the autopilot. Then I don't know if anybody's tried with the laser pointer yet to touch it. I have not, so I can't answer that one. The 1900 works. You just gotta turn all your stuff down. Hey, Crash, if you can post that link, you can. I've turned off my moderator to block links. I need to add some channel buttons in here for that stuff, for the Reddit channel, the Facebook channel, and all that. Alright. I mean, I have it saved. Once I land, I can pull it up because I have it saved on my quick bar. But Like kind of in the middle of it. So this MT-48 where we're landing is the one like Mike's getting ready to buy. This is one of the coolest ones though. Oh, in VR, man, it. Once I got my Oculus Rift, one of our other guys in a group, Mike, I told him, he's like, "So what do you think of it?" And my comment back to him is, "I am never going back to 2D flying ever again." And I've pretty stayed true to that. Alright, so we got MT-48 right over there. I'm just going to come up here to the field and make my turn in and still try to slow down. Oh, so Senpai, you'd like this aircraft for one. It's a study level aircraft. So everything is dead on. Just so you know. VR no flying, yes. Alright. Get this thing turned, slowed down some. There you go. Thank you, Crash.
Don't everybody thank me at once.
Hey, thank you right there. I appreciate it. Alright, make this final approach. One problem is, that alert, I can't remember which one that is. To FSE out? Oh yeah. Whoa. Don't turn my head off. For some reason I have a feeling I'm way off course where I need to be. I know I am. Right there's the field. Actually, no. I might make it. This is not the best one right here. I turn my head, answer questions, and... a little bit quick on the landing. We'll go over to the stand and drop these people off. So, if you want another project, SimPilot, if you notice here, I've got taxi lines on grass. This is the one from the FSEconomy, the group of it. Go. So TCAC, actually I'm using the Satec Pro yoke, and I've got Thrustmaster rudders. With my yoke, I've got the throttle quadrant as well. Which, as soon as Honeycomb releases their new one, I am going to pick it up. Alright, set parking brake. Take that prop down a little bit. FSEconomy, open, finish flight. Let's see how we did here right quick here. So let's see. So about 1,000 to each me, and about 1,000 to VR for this little flight. Not too bad. Fuel is 145. Ground crew is 244. Which once we own MT48, that 244 will go to VR Aviation, and the fuel cost that goes right back since I bought it at KBTM. So yeah, that we're good. Alright, so now my next flight should be to back to KBTM. So we're set. Got the monitor set to that one. Alright. So TCAC, do you do a lot of flying already right now, or no? I say if you do some flying now and you're interested, you could always join VR Aviation. We have Discord channel. Matter of fact, once I get in the plane, I will pull up the little flyer we have for us. But we're always looking for more people, and it's a very helpful community. We have the Discord channel, the Reddit. Everybody's extremely helpful. Bambino's a great guy. Can't say enough about that dude. And we got a plane flying above us. Go ahead and get down here. So Senpai, this is interesting. When I was doing this last night, I actually put it on the actual weather for out here. When I was actually moving this plane, I guess to KBTM, I should say. Stormy weather. So I had a mixture of snow and rain coming into KJack. It was an experience. Also, this plane in 30 knot winds gets blown around like a leaf. So I checked the weather today and I'm like, nope, not gonna do it today. Today is clear weather day. Best community I've been for a decade. Hey, typing's not a requirement, Crash. We get what you mean. I mean, how many times in Discord have I wrote the wrong thing? It's like, I think I know what he meant. Yep, got it. That's what it is. Alright, let's get this bad boy back in the air again. Full 60. Alright, jump set. You're up. Once I get this plane on autopilot, I'll go ahead and pull that up for us. Really? Alright. Alright, let me go ahead and pull that up right quick. And I'm not gonna answer the phone right now. Let's see here. Alright. Let me see how I can do this here. So, let me see if I can zoom in. Actually, we'll just save the image. You guys can see this here. I'll put it on the desktop. So, that's our little flyer. As a matter of fact, it's actually going to be put out in FSEconomy's monthly newsletter they do. And see it's updated. We've got 50 pilots, 3 208s, 1 King Air 200, a 404 Titan, 2 Baron 58s, an SR-20, and 2 172 Skyhawks. And we have our Western hub, which is KBTM and all the FBOs here, and our Easterly right there with, right now, we're trying to make KTTN the main hub, and all of these ones, we've expanded these ones in about 2 weeks, so it's been really taken off. But yeah, actually, let me show you this. So to find it, you can go groups, all groups, VR Aviation. So what you do, if you're part of FSEconomy, go to groups, all groups, then Control F, VR, then just type AV, and right there it is. VR Aviation contest, live streams, live chat, more. That is the group. For the Discord, I think if I type Discord, it's gonna get mine. For Discord, let me see if I got it here. Actually, I can do it this way. Email, invite people, copy. So the link for The VR side of the thing is right there. That's Two Bambino Games one. And the one for mine, my personal one for my channel is, oh crap, I can't even type. And it's not coming up. Alright. And I'm not going to show you all what just happened. We're just going to go back to KBT, or, there. For some reason, that did not work right. You guys are not going to see that. Yeah, it was painful. So here, I'll just explain what happened once I get back here. Alright, let me get this put back on game stream. So, we were out right about up to the top of the hillside up there. Actually, it might have been right over there, a little bit more. And for some reason, the vertical speed dropped to 200 instead of being at 700. So we plowed the mountain. But now that's fixed. So we'll do this again. Start it with everything running this time. Gotta go. See fit. Hold on. Let me start flight right quick here. All right. My headset didn't want to go where it was supposed to. Yeah, control flight in the terrain. Exactly, that's what it was. Took me a second to get that. I was like, is he fit? And I was like, what's he? I was like, aha, as soon as you put that. For now, we should be good. Now I'm actually paying attention. Everything's set. So actually, it was up there where we probably hit, and not over on that side. So my guess, probably the peak right there. It was a stress test on the plane. That's what it was, right? At least y'all didn't see it. So I could be lying and that might not have been what happened. Alright, so. On the ground, we're looking. You know what's funny is you do it in VR, but it doesn't happen in real life because you're not going to. Because you're kind of like, you can still see all around, but when you're like this, in real life, you're actually like this and glancing down. But with here, you've got to, okay, got it. And that's what happens. Once we get on altitude here, we'll go right back to our course again. There we go, it should be good. But you guys hopefully did see how to get part of the group for the ones that aren't in the group right now. And why wasn't my Discord working? Oh, because I put the wrong command. I see it now. So for my personal channel is that right there. In fact, I think Simpot's the only one that's actually a part of it. Honestly. And one other guy that was watching my streams. But that's where I usually post all my updates and when I'm streaming. So, a lot of people will tune in when I'm on my Star Wars nights, like, oh, you're not flying? No. Check my schedule, man. Which, tonight, I'm not sure. But, cool thing is, tomorrow night when I stream my Star Wars, I'm doing Nightmare content and getting a awesome mount, which, probably know y'all care, but I've been ecstatic all week about that. The scenery is beautiful here. Hey, Bambino! There's the man. So, since I've got you here and you missed the news, I was thinking, since you already know I got Plane Command and XP Realistic, doing a raffle, like say 5K lottery ticket. Either winner wins them both, or we do a first and second place. But all winnings go to, all entries go to VR Aviation. Let me know what you think, since I've got you here. Oh, I gotta put you back where you go. Okay, so with the Plane Command and XP Realistic, do like say I'll set up a thing doing 5,000 per lottery ticket. Then after say end of the month, use those lottery tickets. Whoever wins it will either win both of the two things I got, or you got, however you want to put it, or we can do a first and second. One lottery ticket wins this one, the second one wins that one. That's what I was thinking. Then all the money that comes into it goes to VR Aviation. So you basically, you're buying a lottery ticket to win one of those two prizes. That's the hard part, how I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna have to do some looking around how to do that. I was almost thinking, right, I'm gonna use a random generator number and have the whole thing set up. Then use Excel spreadsheet. Then say you buy tickets 1 through 5. Okay, tickets 1 through 5, Bambino. 6 through 10. Then use the random generator at the end to select out of all the entries who wins. That's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. That's what I'm going to do here after a bit. After I get all the details. That was one of my announcements, so I'm still working out the bugs of it, like you know. But once I get that in, I'm definitely going to post it. It is. I agree. And guess who came up with the idea? Well, 95% of it. Mike. But his idea was, hey, it's a nice way for you to make money. I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to make the money. So I was like, VR Aviation. Whoa, the jitter there. But Bambino, I see what you mean after you stream this one, how there's no issues looking around or no judder at all with this airplane. I think I've fallen in love with this plane now. Alright. So let's speed up our little time here. Fly into the horizon. See if we can make it there before it gets dark. Excuse me. Ooh. Coffee went down the wrong pipe there for a second. But Bambino, I need to figure out how to get the G1000 to work or open up on this one. Because that's how you were flying it the other day, correct? Pick a number, check the numbers in a spreadsheet, pick the number, inform the winner. Transfer SC funds to VRA. That was realistic. Okay, yeah, I already talked to XP Realistic. He is good with it because I told him I already won. He's like, all right, yeah, just let him know what's going on. I'm still waiting for an answer back on plane command right now. That's the only one I'm waiting to hear back from. But XP Realistic right now is a go for that one. And that's kind of how I was looking at it. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I've got time. I've still got to get everything set up for it anyway. So I'm not in a big hurry. Also, have we ever decided if we're going to do a livery contest? For the ones, I think we said the 172s. Did I see? See, how do you get? I can't get the G1000 every time because when you put it in your folder, you have the two aircraft show up on there. Each one, when I open them up, it's the same aircraft. And I can select in the menu like the XP Realistic, Reality Avionics, or the default ones. I don't have the G1000. I'm not sure if I maybe installed it wrong or something, but I followed it. Okay, contest is on the list. Sweet. I have to come up with an idea. Yeah, I have two aircraft as well. Matter of fact, let me pull it up right quick. So, I've got that one and that one right there, right? I open them up. I don't get the G1000 in either one. So, I'm going to have to figure that out. Oh, crap. Since I did that, hopefully... Hold on. This card changes. There we go. I didn't want to lose that. So I might have to do some playing around with it and see what happens. It's probably something I did. That's my thoughts, at least. There should be an Aviation 2 and 3. The 3 has a G1000. Let me look here. I think. Okay, both say 2 on mine. Wait a minute. Oh, so, there's 3 on there. I just now noticed it. I'm an idiot. One thing I didn't notice. There's a 3. So when I land at KBTM, I will try that out. But you say it has issues with the autopilot. But I like it from this version. I mean, it works great for me flying this one. I was glad to get this one. This was probably one of the best ones I've gotten in a while. And of course, my little mishap last night with it. Well, not really a mishap. Actually seeing the functionality of the aircraft. I had taken off from K-Jack, and I was up to about 10,000 feet. And I was like, my gear's not coming up. And I'm like, hitting it. And I'm like, seeing the lever. I'm like, I went outside, made sure wasn't a glitch. Then I'm sitting in the cockpit view and I look over there. Fuse is popped. Popped that fuse, gear went up. I'm like, oh, that is nice. It was like a cool thing. Yeah. There's one at KTN now too? Well, we have one at KBTM. This one, the rent on this one is, let me look here. I think it's like 188 dry. Hold on. I want to say it's 188 dry. Let me look here. Oops. Yeah, 188 dry, 320 wet. So it's a great one. Yeah, very great immersion with this aircraft. I mean, and I've always liked this plane. Was it Flight Simulator? I can't remember if it was Flight Simulator. I think it was, where you do the intro flight and you're flying in Hawaii. I think it was in the Mooney as well, and that's what got me liking that kind of style of plane. And once I seen it for here, oh, yeah, don't even get me started on their jets. As soon as you pulled that up the other day, I was like, oh, man. Especially the Learjet. That's going to be pretty awesome. And, you know, what they were saying about it and the details, it's going to be a very beautiful plane. Very. Y'all guys went with the Challenger. I'm waiting to see what comes out, then go with it. Let's see where we're at here. 23 miles. KBTN. Start slowing this thing down some a little bit. Oops. we're going to use the RNAV. We're gonna try the RNAV with it and see how it works. Whoa. And off. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna try that one. And I wanna go. That one right there. And 9,000 versus down. 600 arm set. Whoa, we got a plane right there. That means my world traffic's actually working. Whoa. This thing just takes for a while to slow down though. That's the only downside with it. Whoops. Alright. Should be it's catching the glide slope here any second. Actually, we got a little bit to go, I guess. Alright. Gosh. I love the scenery here, and the sun's going down. It makes it very beautiful. I think taking off and landing here in the night and morning is probably the best sights. There we go. Pretty much set to land now. We'll try GPS landing with it on this time and see how it does. Throttle. Okay, not take me there, so... Activate leg, but it didn't go. So let's do it this way. Not sure what my plane's doing here. It's taking me away from it again. Try that one. Try it that way. I'm not sure what happened there. That was very, very interesting. Alright, take it easy, man. Bambino. Have a good one, man. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Alright, wasn't sure what happened there, everybody, but GPS was being a little bit, dang, activated the leg and just taking me off course. All the gyros were set, so we're trying it this way, and I guess we're taking the long way in, I guess. So what we'll do is we're going to speed up just a little bit here so we get a little closer. I'm not sure why I did that. That is really odd. Now we're flying a little bit lower, and I really want to for this area, but oh, we'll make it work. 25 miles to the runway. Question is, are we going to beat the sun going down? Alright, now there we go. Now it's set on how it's supposed to. And there's KBTM right there in front of us. The lights flashing. So Crash, or yeah, Crash, have you tried flying VR at night yet, by chance? How was it? You don't. The C90? Was it pretty pretty good, or is it not really worth it, you'd say? It looks like I might be doing some night flights with this one here in a minute. Very reliable autopilot fly IFR. Okay, I might have to give it a try. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn the simulation speed down. Close. Definitely worth a go. Alright, well, looks like we might be going to 1MTO in the dark, so dusk and had awesome light. Okay. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna have to give it a try and see how well it is. That's one thing I've never really messed with this one, or any of it yet. Force trim on the helos. I think that'd be pretty interesting to do, to be those helos, honestly. So no story, no story, no kidding, story here. About 7 years ago, I was in the process of putting in my warrant officer packet to be a pilot in the Army. Had everything done, had taken the flight aptitude test, everything like that. Then I came on orders, deploy, then came back, then everything kind of got pushed to the back burner and never ended up happening. Kind of regret it though. Alright. Should be getting ready to make our turn here in a minute. Whoa. Hand flying the 412. Oh man. They say the best helicopter to learn and they actually use for training is the UH-1 or the give me a second. I have to think of it again. I know it's called the Little Bird, but I can't think of what the actual name is. Yeah. Okay, what the heck? I'm not sure what happened here. Alright. The RNAV is not working, so we're just going to bring it in ourselves. I'm going to have to send a thing up. Wasn't quite working. Oh, easy. Yes, it does. And in fact, it's about ready to start dropping right now. And the problem is, if I go to 1MTO next, there's no lights on that runway, so It's gonna be interesting landing at dark. Honestly. I think I'm gonna try that for a challenge tonight. To see if I can land it at 1 MTO in the dark. Because I know the area, the terrain features that are there, and the approach to come in. So it'd make it interesting, I think. But I'm gonna have to file my flight plan to Jackson though, a little bit different. And the reason I'm going to Jackson is, so my FSEconomy, when I was bringing it up here, it loaded a passenger going to Rock Springs instead of my ones to 1 MTO. So I'm like, so I have people at 1 MTO that were going from Jackson, so they made an hour trip north when they were supposed to be going south. So I gotta get them in there. Sun's about to set. But see, I don't have a real stream at night you guys would be seeing. You'd be just being through the cockpit and nothing outside, really. But it's worth a try. Something to give it a go. Get some flight hours in. Touchdown. Flight tonight or something. Yeah, definitely. Let's see how it goes with it. I mean, should be an interesting flight, to say the least. And for some reason, this does not look like KBTM. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of KHLN. Never mind. I've been flying from KHLN a lot with the DC-3, so I'm used to seeing that airport and what it looks like. So when I get here, it's like, am I in the right spot? Of course, because I'm getting ready to come up where I took off from. And we'll bring these guys right over here to the door. Set some parking brake right quick. Because I could use plane command, but I haven't been using it that much lately. Alright, let's go ahead and end this flight. Finish flight, start flight. And it says I have 0 on board. Cancel. Hold on. Yes. Why do I have 0 on board? There it is. It's in my holding area. That's why. So let me see here. if there's anybody else going that way. 05 MT, 4 MT3, 1 Uniform 2, 47. And yep, we're just taking him. What I should have done, instead of going back, I should have just took that one and flew him down, because MT-48 is a 20-minute flight from there, but yeah. So we'll go ahead and start flight. Take our one dude. And let's get this set here. .92. .73 miles. Everything's set. So, let's see how it goes with night flying with this thing. It's for bring my A game for this. But we'll miss the nice Wyoming scenery, though. That's the only downfall. You'll take off that way. We don't need that much runway. Alright. I'm going to turn down your instrument lights to help see outside. I'm not getting much of a glare right now, but yes, I probably will once I find where they're at. That's not any lights at all. Instrument lights, where are they at? I gotta remember where the instrument lights were at on here. I remembered seeing it earlier. Instrument lights. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. That might help a little bit. So, what's it? Altitude. We're gonna be at 12.5 for this one because I know the mountain's there. We're gonna go up. Arm. Set. Okay. My autopilot took control already. Those are up. Set. And we'll hit nav. We got 72 miles to get there. Oh, snap. Fuel consumption for this flight. I didn't look at fuel. I have enough, but... And I know I fuel at that airport. But I should have been paying attention. I wasn't. Oh well, we'll still be good. So Simple, if you're still around, have you tried out KJAC yet with the Pilot Edge? hasn't got completely dark yet. That sun went down though. Yeah, it's gonna get dark quick. Let's see here. What time is it anyway? Oh, it's on the actual time. Planet night. I was starting to think it was getting dark here because I'm in mountain time as well where I'm at. But the time compression kind of sped it up. It's only 3 in the afternoon. Here it's probably gonna be, I'm gonna say it's about 6, I'm gonna say. Let's see. Yep, 6:39. It's gonna be a fun little flight flying at night here. I'm just worried, or not really worried. My only concern when I come into 1MTO, like there's no lights, but I know the terrain. But am I gonna be able to identify it in pitch black? So I'm gonna have to rely on the GPS and pretty much terrain association and landmarks and altitudes. So it's gonna be interesting, to say the least. I'm kind of looking forward to it. It's a challenge now. I've got 2 challenges: landing at 1MTO and not running out of fuel. Just which one's gonna overtake the other one. Alright. Up to 700. Once we hit these mountains, we're good. So, let's speed up the sim a little bit. Make this a little bit quicker. We got 60 miles to go. So Crasher, with your setup for your stream, are you using a standalone computer for streaming, then one for X-Plane, or how are you running it? Alright, it should be set. Look at my fuel flow and how much I have left and the time we have left to get there. So, that mountain, I think right straight there at Matterhorn, that should be about 10 miles from 1MTO if I remember right. Let's see if it adds up, or if that's the same mountain I think it is. Okay, main VR machine and second running XP. Okay. I was wondering about doing that because I have another computer. I just don't know the setup of how to do it. Hey, nobody's gonna get your typing, man. So I might have to pick your brain because I have a second PC. I just don't know how to do it, and that would take a lot of load off this one for streaming. Why am I at 13? I forgot to hit arm. We gotta drop some altitude. Definitely worth it? Okay. What's the second PC really gotta have on it? Anything? Like, anything major it needs to have, I should say. Oh, we're trying to get some night sky here. It's starting to look beautiful. Can I see what you guys are looking here? See what you guys are seeing? You guys can still see pretty decent. If it is, just take the stream load off. Just OBS? So, okay. So I guess I'm kind of confused on this, I guess you could say. So what plugin from OBS do I need to capture the screen on this PC? Or screens, because I use 2 screens or 3 depending on what I'm using. Hence why you see me change the screens to different views or different windows. So I was just kind of wondering about that, how that would work. Alright, we're at 12.5. Let's slow mixture down. Prop speed down a little bit. And it's getting darker. Okay. My second is an what is it? It's the ex-wife's computer. She didn't want no more. It's a AMD processor. It's an 8-core one. I can't remember what one it is. Then it's a 2 or 4 gigabyte graphics card, AMD. NDI plugin for OBS. Okay. Well, right now, funny thing is, I have that one hooked in my front living room as the hooked to my projector TV because I got a projector in there. So if I'm watching anything online or something, I use it. But I haven't been using it as much. And also, I can always use the Xbox just to stream it too. I'm thinking about bringing that one in here and doing the same thing and just running OBS off of it. Alright. Got 32 miles to go. So I'm pretty sure that mountain was it. Which I lost it now. Matterhorn should be somewhere right over. I think that's it right there. So this should be KEKS coming up, I think. Yep, KEKS. That's the one that's below us, so pretty much right on track where I need to be. But boy, it's getting dark. What's funny is my chat's actually giving a glare in my headset when I have my head turned that way, so I'm like, what's that bright thing? So I'm gonna have to play with that and see how to get that to work and try that. Because OBS, I mean, it doesn't take a lot for streaming, but I've noticed when I turn up OBS and I'm doing something, or if I'm streaming, yeah, it takes a little bit of hit. But with this aircraft, I'm not having issues. But say the DC-3, prime example. That one. Yeah, yeah. I've been following that and a lot, and that's giving me some information. I was just kind of trying to figure it all out. But yeah, we'll definitely talk more in the Discord channel for that. We've got 20 miles to go. So first VR flight at night. Gonna be fun. And of course I choose MTO to land, 1 MTO. Just trying to keep my landmarks in sight. And Yeah, plugin. There's no encoding locally, so very. Oh, jeez, really? Okay. I'm definitely gonna have to work with that and try it. Wow. I can't remember if I loaded the FE answer on this or not when I put my plugins back in. It kind of looks like I did, but I might not have. Let's see. 12 miles. I don't think there's any lights at 1MTO. I'm almost positive there's not. This is going to be very, very interesting. Gotten darker. Just kind of looking around for landmarks. 7 miles. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to fly over it first to get a look at the area, then make the landing. Just to make sure I don't miss it. It's in front of us. Not seeing anything. Yeah, if I land this, I'll be impressed. Whoa, elevator there. Alright, 2.5. On, stick my head out. So, yep, there's actually lights. I see it now. Okay. Kind of cheated there. So I've seen there. So now, just getting down and slowing this aircraft down. Doing it. I just wanted to make sure I could see it before I came in. And I seen the lights, so matter of fact, you can kind of see them back right there. You see the lights right there flashing. So I'm just going to turn around and I'm going to take my normal approach in. There's the runway right there. To the right, left here. I'm just kind of getting it set. I have to take the second approach. No, I can do it. Ooh. You know what I forgot to do? I did that at acceleration time. Holy cow. I would have had it. I had that accelerated time. I was wondering why I was going so quick. I want to retry it that. Let me cancel this. I want to retry it this. Let me cancel this. Do FSEconomy right quick. I wasn't paying attention. I want to try something though. Let's see here. Hold on 1 second. Alright, how do I do this? Let's open up the map. I want to try. Yeah, well, I would have had it crash, but like I was saying, I had it on the speed still. Alright, so we were on. I'm gonna change it just to prove I can do this. Final approach. Oh, of course. Alright. I'm proving I can do this. So, we're back in the airplane again. All I did was put the thing on final approach. Now I'm going to land it this time. I'm just coming in from the other side, so I made that turn. I was actually going right here. But here we go. I gotta try it. I gotta make sure I can do this. I noticed when I hit and it did that bounce. Yeah, I had it way too fast because I should have been paying attention. My ground speed or my simulation speed. And there we go. That proved it could be done right there. Excuse me. Let's pull the aircraft down here. Well, at least I know I can do it. Just gonna pull down here, then I'm gonna restart the next flight after I fuel it up. Well, getting out of here is gonna be the fun part. What the heck is... Alright. Parking brake set. Alright, let's go ahead and make sure I got fuel. Everything in here. I think I probably lost money. Nope, I actually made money on that one. Okay, my flight. VR Aviation. give it 75%. So I want to put 72 gallons. 72. Fuel. All right. Now we got go to K-Jack. All right. Yep. All right. We're good there. Now it is completely dark. Just kind of playing with the lights here. On that. All right. So go to court first. All right. So we're set there. Set there. Complete dark now. Start FSEconomy now. 72 gallons. Set. Good to go. Oh man, you can't really see nothing now other than my dash. This is gonna be interesting, guys. This could be interesting. I can kind of see where I'm at. I'm going. I think I waited a little too long to make that turn. I'm seeing the mountain right now. The lights. I shouldn't. That's my turn. I'm too far. if I got this thing set right, we're good. Well, so Crash, think I should keep it at night or put it back to some daylight hours? Yeah, let's do daylight. I think just daylight, just to be safe. It's up to about the time it is right now. Oh yeah, I was on my route out too. I had it perfect. Go back to daylight. That was definitely fun there. I'm gonna have to play with that when I'm not streaming, work on some things. Yeah, definitely pushing my luck. Well, you see where I'm at. I had it set just about right. And I was going off what I could see, where my location was at. So, I mean, not too shabby. Now, I think if I would have stayed on this vertical speed, I should clear the path. But normally, I think I made a turn too soon. So I think I come back, I actually come out from over there somewhere. Come out this way. I come out that way and catch it. But I guess I did a little bit different this time. Trying to approach into... Alright. I'll do that as my last thing. So I'm going to park this at K-Jack for today. Then I'll go try that and see how I do. Which approach you suggest? And which aircraft? Yeah, I know these hills. Just because all the times flying into 1MTO. That's the only reason. And it's almost like on a timer base. I know if I fly heading this way, 30 seconds, make my turn left at this degree, vertical speed 7 to 800. That's how I have it kind of memorized. But I didn't expect to come out here though. Alright, let's speed this up and this time I'll remember. Alright, there we go. This time I remember when I get ready to land to turn it off. Because I would have had that first time. And that bugs me. You haven't done it for ages? Oh, I'll just pull it up on the map and I'll just do a final approach for it and see. I'll just pick one of them and see it, give it a try and see how it does. Just to make it a little bit more interesting. Oh, a little bit of jitter there. Or the court's 66 miles. Alright, should be leveling out at 0.5, 12.5. Alright. Pop that set up for a minute here. Give the eyes a break for a minute. Let's move over. Center. There we go. Awesome mountain approach. We'll have to find distant heights. Oh wow. I'm guessing I'll have to give that a try. Oh, thanks for joining the Discord channel there, Crash. Aha. Thanks. Message on the phone and everything. I think after this, I'm gonna have to go into my private moneymaker flights. But I was actually surprised to see the list of who's in the lead right now of the money for the month. I was in 3rd place. I'm like, how the heck? I guess it happened, so. Oh, you want the easiest approach though, Crasha? Easiest and most scenic? Jackson, where I'm coming into. On the either runway 1 or 19 approach. We're taking the 19 approach in right now on this one. But I read, where did I read it at? It was one of the flight magazines. K-Jack is actually one of the most scenic and easiest approaches. Just how it's situated in the mountains. This thing is just, we'll throw extra a little bit. Matter of fact, the mountain's right ahead of us up there. That's the Teton, so we're getting closer. Looking around at things here. Huh. When Tech followed me, that wasn't my usual thing, I don't think. Hold on. I want to check my alerts. Close. Oh, I guess it is the right one. Everything we want, yeah. Description.
It's a trap!
Yep, there we go. Okay, there we go. Just doing some testing on that. Whoops. Oh, yeah. So if you go to, actually here, I will pull it up. When you get a chance, this is, I think this was back in December. Let me find this video. This is me with a 404 landing at 1 MTO with 20-mile-an-hour winds and blowing snow. Matter of fact, I'll just flip over to the screen since we're just flying along now. This is it with 20-mile-an-hour winds and blowing snow at 1 MTO in the 404. This is before VR though. And of course you have the shutters. I was playing around with the camera when I was doing this, trying to find a good view. And I had taken off from K-Jack, which was perfect weather conditions, but I got here, it was just worse. And this thing was just horrendously bad. You can see the plane just bouncing all over. No, not that one. Alright, come. Well, it gets worse. Hold on here. Come back around for the second approach. Here's number 2. I had 2 of the airports loaded in here, so that's why it's showing 2 runways. I finally got that fixed, but I was like, I'm just gonna pick one, and I think I chose the inner one. I'm like, alright, oh, I've got this, I'm good. And I was like, touchdown, I looked, I'm like, looked again, nope, 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 not very good to do. Let me pull back up. Then come back around again. I'm like, okay, I've got it this time. I'm like, oh, I feel good. It's good, it's good. I take the inner one this time, I think. I'm like, okay, I've got to land. A little off the outside. Like, alright, made it, good. Slowing down. And I didn't have follow terrain contour followed, or I had it followed. So I bounce there, pop a tire, but I landed. That was one of my fun ones I did. I think I had another one on there too. It was actually pretty good. And we're getting closer to court, it looks like. Yep. Yeah, that was 2 months ago. Yeah, December. But I think my best landing, I'll pull this one up. This is a good one. I like this one. This was one of my favorite ones. With a C-130. Who wants to play? Come on. This is when we were taking, building up our FBOs with me and Mike. We found a C-130 that had cheap rent. So we're like, hey, Mike's like, can you fly it? I'm like, yeah. And I was like, all right, I'll pick up some supplies and bring stuff in from KTLN and all that. That was probably my best one right there. I love that one. Alright, so now we're here. Let's see where we're at. 7 miles from court. Coming in. Alright, so now let's turn off the speed. This time make sure it's off. And oh, I'm getting some judders here now. Oops, cup. Alright, now 4. Oops. Bring this one into K-Jack. I want to get a C-130, but those things are so expensive. But it's a good plane to fly, though. Yeah, I'm getting some judders here in Jackson, though. Take a look outside. And that fuel and the... Oh, gee. So I'm guessing you, kind of dropped like a rock then right after that, right? Nicholas, there's a... Oh, I'm gonna check those out here after I land this. I'm gonna take a break after I do this. I didn't get all the flights I wanted done today in the time, but got to experience some night flying. Got some money made. So maybe. Well, how high of a hover were you at when you did that? How many feet? Yeah, I'm starting to get a little judder here in Jackson. Oh, 10 feet? Yeah, never mind. Well, hey, you walked away from it, right? Any crash you can walk away from is a good landing. Or any landing you can walk away from is a good landing, I should say. Ship is moving. Next review gets... Oh, really? But you learned your mistake, right? That's what matters. Yeah, I learned that lesson coming to one MTO. Hence why I topped off. Always check fuel. Oh. Once I land, I'm gonna pull up my 412, see if it's the same one that you have. Autopilot's off. judder here. And easy does it. I think I'm a little bit below the glide slope. Alright. On down. Nice and then easily. A little bit more throttle so I don't kill my props or my engine again. And we have arrived at K-Jack. And Parker, right. Right there. Park and brake. Turn everything off. That's all off. Those are all done. Let's see here. Economy, open flight. Flight. I mean, much on that one. Yeah, another 1,000. Not too bad. All right, so what I'm gonna do now, I want to see if that 412 is the same one. No, we'll start with engines running. All right, let that load. See how it is. Just load and see how it is. Remember, right? Everything has to be up. Guess I'll find out in a second. Looks like it. Yeah. I'm gonna do a short little test with it. See how bad I am. It's been a while since I've flown a helicopter. Let's see here. Here we go. It's loading. So, same one? Make sure something's here. Yep. I think. Whoa. Not sure why it's doing this. Okay. Alright. Let's try that one more time. See it's on there. Okay. Something's not reset with this. Hey there, what? Wipes on trash. I guess that's wipes on trash, right? What? TC. Trying to figure out this. I've only got one on there, Crash. But hey, I've got it this time. Just I'm not sure of the startup procedures completely on this one. This ain't in VR. Never really played with it. This is kind of an interesting one. I'm trying to remember who that is. I'm thinking it's somebody from my Star Wars, just because of the WOT. Okay, it's reversed on throttle. Yeah, me either. I'm gonna go. That's probably something I should take into look and learning. Yeah, that's probably the best way. I'd be my guess. You just keep it in there. Having a little bit of an issue getting the thing turned. There we go. Rudders are working now. I don't want them to. I'm gonna try it. Attempt a landing. I'm gonna try a sound mod this weekend. Ooh. Ah, okay. Well, thanks for checking me out. Well, you're kind of missing into the stream. Right now I'm just kind of testing some things out here with Crash on this. Did a couple, I'd say about 2 hours flight time total. 2 hours 41 minutes. Yeah, it still had a bounce to it. But I wonder, try something here. This was my first one I got, so I'm gonna try it and see if it works. Hold on. Make sure it's set to run. Yep, okay. This was the first helicopter I'd gotten, so I'm gonna try it. I'm not sure if it works or not. Whoa. Yeah, well, this one works with it. No, this isn't the 429. I'll tell you which one that one is here in a second. This one is H145, the rescue version. 429. Let's try that one. Really? 429 got updated last weekend? I'm gonna have to check that out now. That I haven't tested it, so let's. Well, this is the old version, and apparently.
Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM.
That was the issue. I quit flying it. Did they fix the rotor RPM issue?
Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. Rotor.
That was one of the things.
Rotor RPM.
Yeah, see that rotor RPM.
Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM.
See, that's the only issue. That rotor RPM. I remember when it came out, they had that issue.
Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. 30. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM.
That's the only downfall of this thing. Hearing that right now.
Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM.
Let's see here. Let's see how it looks like in the views.
Rotor RPM. 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 Rotor RPM.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get the update and try it.
Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM.
So Crash, you think we should bring up to Bambino? We need to buy a helicopter for VR Aviation?
Rotor RPM. 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 Rotor RPM.
How many packs in this one?
Rotor RPM.
I have no idea. I'll pull up on FSEconomy and see if I can find it.
Rotor RPM.
I'm gonna say maybe 8 though, just by looking at it.
Rotor RPM.
Oh, good catch.
Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. 400. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM.
I just gotta get the fix for that rotor RPM.
Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM.
So Crash, was your stream gonna be a helicopter one?
Rotor RPM. 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 500. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. 400. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. 200. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. 100. Rotor
Okay.
RPM. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. 20. Rotor RPM. 10. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM.
Hey, that was a lot better landing on this one than the other one.
Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM.
Probably do the 407 and the 412 in the same stream on Sunday.
RPM.
Oh man,
Rotor
what
RPM.
time Sunday?
Rotor
I'm doing a
RPM.
motorcycle ride Sunday morning our time, so
Rotor
I'd like to catch it, and if I don't,
Rotor RPM.
I just have to, I guess I'll watch the replay.
Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM.
That's the only downfall on this one, that rotor RPM.
Rotor RPM.
Let's take a look at
Rotor
another one.
RPM.
Skorsky, already done that one. Yeah, if I got any other new ones I did. Oh, Aeroworks DC3. Okay, I wish V-Sky would do this interior with their aerodynamics. Once you see the inside of this thing, oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Once I get situated, this thing is just awesome looking inside. I put the yoke up. Oops. This thing right here, though. So they put this in the V Skylab one, set it up. Beautiful. Up, carburetor ice suspected. So this one's a little bit different. All right. Icer. Let's see, where is it at in this one? I know the switches. So they're already up. In the V Skylab one, the switch is on the right. This one I can't find it. Probably missing it. Here, let's go outside and take a look at this thing. Yeah. And this is just the generic paint on it right now. There's different liveries for it. And I'm working on one for a VR Aviation again. This thing. Oh. That's probably why I bought it for a FSE. I'd still like to know on this one where it's at. So I'm going to start flying this one a little bit more because it's more frame friendly than the Skylabs. Let's see. Fuel pumps. Yeah, that's... And my phone's going off again. I have to answer that. Alright, let's just get this in there right quick. Just play around with it. Whoops, tail wheel. Wait a minute, where is it at? There it is, it's on the side. Squirrely today. $60 knots. You're up. And this thing is a dream to fly, though. And this is the freeware version, just so you know. Aeroworks one. And see, this one I can stream this one perfect because I'm having no judders with it whatsoever. Let's see if I can land this bad boy at MT98. Tried it yet. Yeah, Crash, if you want the link, I can pull it up for you if you want it. There's supposed to be a GPS in here as well. I can't remember how to get it set into it, but there is a GPS actually added into it. Yeah, there's a lot of work in this one. Alright, once I land it, I will pull it up. Carburetor suspected again, yep. Back it. Oh, that's why. I know I have my gear. I could swear I hit gear already. Oh well. I know, right? That's why I try to do my streaming with my things I want to fly. All right. So stop that. Let it roll. Let me pull it up for you. There you go. There it is. It says the C-47, but the C-47 is the military version of a DC-3, just so you know. Let's check one other plane to try around to mess around with. Then I'm at in this here. Let's see what we got here. Something I haven't tried yet. Okay. So the stream may crash, or the X-plane may crash, but I'm trying my Cessna 404 out. Just to see if it works. Yeah, I shared it in Discord. I think me and Bug Eater were talking about it as well. Hey, War, are you? If you're still around, if you're not, um, you're into VR Aviation, always look up us on Discord and the Facebook page. We're always on there. For Discord, look at our VR Aviators or Bambino Games. Hey, yeah, and get some use out of my DC-3. Alright, let's see here. Let's see if my Cessna works today. Yep, can't do nothing with those. Darn it. I was hoping work. Oh, those do. Those didn't work before. Airpack just got updated earlier today. I don't have any of those ones. I know a lot of people that do. So this one's still not done, which I wish they would. I love this plane. But without GPS, I can still fly it though. Not taking any hit on frames either. You don't have VR yet? Wait, and if you don't have VR, we also, if you do FSEconomy flying, we also have the VR Aviation group. Oh, you watch Bambino streams? Okay. For the FSEconomy, I'm Sapper, of course. So yeah. For the FSEconomy, we got a lot of stuff going on in there, and probably in the next few days, there's gonna be another contest I'm gonna do. Yeah, like Crash Edge, you can go ahead and join. We're always looking for members. Alright, I'm starting to get a little bit of the judder in here. But wait a minute, I have an idea. If I can click pop out on you. Do I have one? No. Hold on. Oh, I can pull the pop out for the autopilot. That's kind of good. Yeah, a lot of us that were RML, there's only, when we merged, I think there's only 3 of us that were VR. If I remember right, me, Mike, and Brendan, I think. I can't wait till this one gets VR compatible. This is going to be my favorite plane again. Alright, one other plane. Which one do I try? Oh yeah, the new update to the 172 Airfoil Labs. Alright, you do a FSE with Snack Air? Gosh, aren't we doing a contest with them next month, if I remember right? Because that's John Fly's group, right? On the TV. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of it. I haven't heard much about it yet. Ooh. I bet you I have to input my number. Crap. I have to find my Airfoil Lab serial number. How do I do that? How do I do that? How do I do that? Let me think here. I have to go to the org store if I remember right. I can't remember what my code is for that. While we're doing that. Because this one just got updated the other day. Oh, that's 182. 172. Download. There's my serial number. Copy. Paste. Next. Ah. Alright, let me reload current aircraft. I don't know if it has either. I figured it would be being this close to the end of the month. But, like I said, I'm not part of that one either, so I don't know. I think Watt's coming over here to try to get the inside information on us, how we're doing over here with VR Aviation. Just kidding, man. So the 172 got updated, so I kind of want to see how it works now. Let's see here how this 172 works. Oh, I don't want that. No, don't show that. Don't want that. Alright, we need to go to there. I want to make sure. Let's take off the fog effect for now. Controllers. Hit left brake. Hit right. Reverse access. Good. Text mixture. Alright. No, not a merger. Competition for fun. Yeah. I don't remember. I want to say it was for 172 at the end of the month. I can't honestly remember. All right. Oh wow, no frame issues in this thing at all right now. So, See how it does. Okay, auto mixture. I think I changed that right quick. That's not working. Activate mixture control.
Seems ideally primed.
Okay. Off. Mixture. Quarter throttle. That thing wanted to take off. Onyx. You're spying. We've got a spy amongst us. Let's see here. I think you can sit there. No? Nope. Pick it. See how well this thing reacts with it. That old dude sitting next to us. Yeah, I was just wondering the same thing, Crasha. I don't know. We got him and we got the two girls in the back, so I don't know what's going on. I think it's Crash. So what the competition? It's whichever. But it's how it's what we've heard. Whichever group makes the most income in the month, the loser owes the winning group a 172 and it has to be flown to a FBO of their choice. That's what I've heard. Like I said, we're not sure. Like Crash said, you never know. Things could change, but what we've heard through our grapevine. Holy cow, the rudders actually are working in the Airfoil Labs 172. They're not really squirrely anymore. And this thing is flying amazingly good. So this aircraft, with the new update, I need to make sure it gets posted on the Reddit one. It is perfect. It does. I like this one for the 172. But this is the Payware Airfoil Labs one. And since they've done the update, the last two updates, because this just updated the other night when I was doing a flight, I seen it pop up. And I was like, I just got the first VR one. Well, they did another one, fix some issues they were having. And, oh, it's amazing. After I get done with this flight. Oh, dude's checking me out. What's wrong? Crash, you better take care of this co-pilot, buddy. Actually, Crasha, if you are you on Mo Nasser's Facebook page? The was it Flight Simulation World? Wasn't paying attention. And got to slow down. If you're on there, there's a person named Carl. I can't think of his last name. If you post something about helicopters, he would probably be able to tell you everything we need to know, or you need to know, I should say, for it. I think I'm gonna run out of runway to land on. That hurt. God, psycho eyes. Alright, I'm gonna pull a Harrison Ford landing. If that couldn't get any closer. Really? They're working on the 350? That one would be a good one to see. Schmuck on Charlie. Yep, on the Schmuck on Charlie. That video. Well, we didn't take Charlie. We actually took the parking area this time. But, hey, stopped before the end of the pavement. Hold on. I'm going to try one more thing. Let's see here. Customize. Whoops. Didn't want that. Come on, go back. I'm not sure what happened. I think X-Plane might have just crashed on me. Let's see what it does here in a second. Let's see. I'm still on that loading screen. Alright, what I'm going to do is, let's just close X-Plane. Maybe. And it's going to be stupid now. Go figure. Alright, I'll have to I guess I'm going to check it later. But hey, Crash, thanks for tuning in. Watt, if you enjoyed your short time here, if you'd like, go ahead and give me a follow. And appreciate you guys swinging by and joining me for this lovely flight. And just to recap, when I do my Sunday stream, just to give a backup since Watt wasn't here, Bambino hosted his 10K subscriber. I won that contest, go figure. I already own Plane Command and I already own XP Reality. So, what the plan is as of right now, on Sunday, and after I get all the details worked out, I am going on FSE. I'm going to auction it off. Well, not auction. I'm going to put out lottery tickets, 5,000 per ticket. I'm going to take your entries, put them in a spreadsheet. Come draw time, it's gonna be whoever. All right. So if you want to know more about it, tune in on Sunday. Crash, thanks always, buddy. Probably my last ride for a while, but I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, thanks you guys for joining. If you guys want any of my information, be sure to join me there in my Discord. Also, you can find me on Bambino's Discord as well. Y'all have a good night, and I will talk to you later.